Texas is now allowing elderly residents to sell their life insurance policies before they die as a way to pay for long-term care. There are several other states that's doing this: New York, California, Florida, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, New Jersey. All have similar proposals pending. Joining us now is the man who buys your life insurance policy, and we always play the funereal organ music because he bets on your death. Lifeline Program CEO Scott Page. Now, you were on our show earlier, and you said that you approve of the states doing this, buying the life insurance program policy from someone before they die, and then they use that money to pay for their elderly long-term care payments. That you approve of this, even it seems to me like they're competing with your line of business.
No, actually, it's helping our line of business, because the problem we've had with life settlements, for the last 25 years is consumer awareness. The insurance industry never wanted consumers to know that there were any other option available with their life insurance policy except surrendering it and canceling it for zero. Almost 85% of every life insurance policy in force never pays a death claim. So with this new state movement, now the states are required to inform consumers before they go into Medicaid that if they have a life insurance policy, they should consider selling it into the life settlement market. We think it's a huge success.
It's a money grab by the state, though, isn't it? I mean, the states, they all need money, and here's a pot of gold to go at. I mean, it's a grab, isn't it?
It is a grab. The states are looking for any way they can to help shoulder the burden of what's happening with the Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. And this is a way to help the states slow down the burden of shouldering that all on their own by the help of a private sector. 1 in 4 people applying for Medicaid have a life insurance policy. Normally, they would just allow that policy to cancel for nothing.
Right.
Now the states are encouraging them to sell the policy. The funds get deposited into a private trust account, and those funds are used to pay for long-term care services. So it allows the individual to get a much higher quality of care. They can direct where they want the funds spent on what type of health care services, and they're not relying on what's happening with the state and the Medicaid.
But if that money that the consumer gets, the elderly person gets, they don't pay tax on that money, do they? If they go through you, they pay tax. But if they go through the state, they don't.
Well, there is a special exemption for individuals selling their policy. It depends on the type of illness they have, their life expectancy, if it's chronic or not. Some can actually qualify for tax savings, so they don't have to pay tax on the proceeds of a life settlement. It really depends on the individual circumstances.
You just like the free advertising you get when the states do the same thing as you. We understand this, Scott. We do understand it.
Well, we understand also, when we first brought this up last week, it was the first to be told across the country on Varney Company. We're cutting edge on news right here on Varney Company.
We thank you very much for that, Scott. Cue the funeral music and we'll say goodbye. Thank you very much, Scott Page. Good stuff. We appreciate it. Thanks.